Today is your lucky day, ladies and gentlemen. Join me and his as we go behind the scenes and we meet the cast members of the show everybody has been talking about. This is Inside Shuga.
You wanna plant in my soil. I'm protected like mosquito coil. Mosquito no dead. So let's do it proper.
Okay, Shuga Season 3 moved from Nairobi to Lagos. And this right here is where Weki played football. Alright, so Season 3, when it came out, it blew everybody's minds. A lot of thrills, a lot of frills, a lot of emotions, a lot of drama add to it, and a lot of comedy. I'm talking about a lot of comedy.
Personally, I rock your body. I promise you go home, you won't tell daddy. She talks so she know one leave. I know what lie, the things within my mind. When I see you dancing, girl, you got me high. And if you wanna try,
what are you doing?
Are you deaf? I just said he's HIV positive.
What are you doing?
Alright, so the scene was set for MTV Shuga Season 4. And the fans couldn't wait for the show to come back to see what has become of their favorite characters.
Femi, as we all know, is this character has evolved from the second season, from a player down to a guy who's struggling to tell the person he loves about his HIV status.
People come up to me in the street a lot and be like, oh my God, are you from Shuga? Oh my God, are you Sophie so fine? Oh my God, did you really get shot?
Actually not being with somebody that he loves and actually loves him back.
No matter what, you and I are getting married. Okay? Come on.
Sheila is an amazing person, I must say. Adesua, I think she's a beautiful, amazing, talented actress. I've seen a lot of her work. I actually have a crush on her, you know. I'm just kidding.
From last season, I feel like people just got a chance to see Weki, how he's managed to live with, HIV, seen as he got it from birth. There's a different dynamic to Weki this season. He's much more comfortable about his status, understanding that, you can still live positively, and, just basically just dealing with the stigma of the society a lot better than he did, in last season.
Princess is a troubled teenager. I mean, she's fun, and she can be smart, but she's mostly really silly. In Season 3, she finds out she's HIV positive.
Your test results show that you're HIV positive.
Nee, he's someone who completely believes that he is right and it's okay to do what he does. It took a lot to get into those layers, getting ready for this character always challenges me.
In Season 4, she finds out she's pregnant. It's a huge adjustment for Princess because now she has to basically completely depend on her sister, Sophie, and they're having a really difficult time in their relationship right now.
Sophie does change a lot this season because she's grown. She's more of a businesswoman, but she still has her attitude and she still likes to have fun, but she's just a lot more mature and she thinks about things a lot more.
In this season, Toby's like Chuck Norris. Toby's like LeBron. Toby's a bad guy, he's a superhero.
In this season of Shuga, Leo is not what you would typically expect of his character. He does something very dark. He continues to be the support system of his friends, which I love about him. Like, he's always there for Femi, his boy. He's there for his new girlfriend, Sophie, and her sister. But Leo slips. He slips.
In Season 4, there's a huge transition where he is further exploring, these very dark sides of himself. We have endeavored to explore even deeper, into the darker corners because somebody's got to talk about them.
I've traveled around with Shuga, speaking to young people, and I've seen a lot of positive response. I've seen people tell me their own true life story, what the show of Shuga has done.
Shuga is no longer a show, it's more of an African phenomenon. I don't think there's ever been a show that brings together the whole continent quite like this. We have South Africa, West Africa, East Africa, all in one show. all about young people. Young people are the future, so what more can I say?
It's great to see some of the familiar faces of Shuga. We'll meet some of the new ones later on in the show. Sophie didn't die. I told you guys she'll be back. So our favorite Rose girl is back in season 4, but she has changed her ways a little bit, and her storyline is still intense. She is the victim of sexual assault. Our actress, Doka Shola Fabsin, paid a visit to Nigeria's first ever center dedicated to supporting victims.
So I'm on the way to the Mirable Centre in Ikeja, which is a centre that offers help and support to people who've been raped or sexually abused. I think this experience will really help me as an actress because this season Sophie does go through some sexual violence. This will be a valuable experience because it will help me not only as an actress but as a person, just understanding how people deal with rape and sexual abuse and how they can overcome it and the help that's offered to them. Hi. Hello. Nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
It's a pleasure. You're welcome.
Okay.
So let's go inside so we see how it works. We have the procedure room where forensic examination is being done.
Right.
Okay, so inside that room, medical examination is done. XYZ, the doctor checks from head to toe, looking out for injuries, okay? So I want to show you.
For physical injuries and internal.
Exactly, and then gather evidences, yes.
So can they gather evidence, so say they want to prosecute the perpetrator?
Exactly.
Okay.
So this is where they gather the evidences and prepare the medical legal documents.
Okay, so is this one of your counseling rooms?
Yeah, so this is our counseling room.
Hi.
So you meet Val.
Dorcas.
Yeah, this is Val.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being here.
So just tell me a bit more about what you do.
When they come in here, they give their story. A lot of people still blame the victims. They still blame them. And then they're being traumatized over and over again. So when they come here, we make them understand that
it's not their fault.
The only person who is at fault is the rapist. Right. And they're leaving here and their eyes are lit up like, I'm not a hopeless case after all.
So in this season in Shuga, my character actually goes through some sexual assault. So, but it's in a relationship. So is that common? Do you have a lot of cases like that, or?
Oh yeah, we do have a lot of cases like that. And then unfortunately, there's the misconception a lot of times that when you're in a relationship, there can't be any sexual violence. So we've had this issue come up time and time again where spouses are abused by their spouse. Right. And when they go to the police or when they're telling their neighbors or when they're talking about it with anybody, it's like, you can't be serious. Yeah. He's your wife or he's your husband. So there wasn't any sexual violence.
Right. So why do you think women stay in abusive relationships?
Because they think they don't have a choice. They think, okay, I have the kids, what's going to happen with these kids? I don't have enough money to fend for them. And most of these women are actually literate. They actually are the ones that provide food on the table in their houses. But the environment, the society has made women think there has to be a man for anything to happen. And so they remain in that abusive relationship. Awareness, and that's what Shuga is doing. And high five, Shuga.
Thank you.
Okay, and then we have some clients outside, so we could introduce you to some of them and then you could hear the story firsthand.
That would be amazing. That would definitely be amazing. So thank you for coming in and sharing your story with us. Could you just tell me about what happened?
I have a problem with my husband. And he beats me up almost every day. He beats me when I was pregnant with this boy. He beats me every day till the day I delivered. And after beating me, he will rape me. So he forces me, maybe at times, that's what he always do.
So it's constant, it's not just once?
It's all the time. Yes.
Okay. Are you still together or you're separated?
During this time of this coming here, going up and down, reporting the issue, they advised me to stay away from the house.
Okay.
Because he said he would kill me.
Oh my God. So do you feel like the center has been helpful in supporting you and your case?
Yes, like the first time I came here, I felt very comfortable. I told her everything that she needs to know.
And you felt like she helped you with giving you direction and what to do next. So all in all, what I learned today is that there is help available, and centres like the Mirable Centre encourage that women do not have to suffer in silence. So if you are being abused sexually, physically, emotionally, there is help available.
Too many victims of sexual assaults never tell anyone. As Doc has discovered, help is available. For more information, call 6222 or visit www.mtvshuga.com.
Action.
MTV Shuga Season 4. We're back.
MTV Shuga is back with some new characters.
Shuga is right back on your TV screen.
You hear a lot of chatter about HIV, and a lot of it is myth and still in the Stone Ages.
That's why Shuga is such an important series here, because we don't talk about this.
So like magnetic couples, that was the big one from the last season that caught me completely off guard. I'm like, that happens?
We can get such people to give real life stories.
That sort of thing is a lot of stuff that people will find truly revolutionary to the point they'll be shocked. Yeah, I've been to quite a number of workshops in my day, and every workshop is largely different, but largely similar. You get a bunch of lunatics that you call writers, and you put them in a room. Then you feed them, and you let them loose.
I'm excited, actually. Like, I think we have some very interesting stories. Yeah, I think I'm eager to sort of unpack. I think we have potential for some. I may change my mind. Like, this time tomorrow, I might be like, God, what are we going to do with all these guys?
You know, all of the stories are based on experience. We're going to meet with young people this afternoon. They're going to talk to us about their lives.
My main message to the writers of Shuga, they're not just writing story for people to hear, but they are also creating life-changing steps in the lives of those who are living with HIV. We need people who are really, really HIV positive, who can tell their story just the way it is.
It's the end of day one of the writing workshop, and it's been quite an extraordinary day. We spent the second half of the day hosting a group of really interesting young people. Most of them are living with HIV. I was really, really, really moved, and I think it's going to have a profound effect on how I approach this next season.
Sorry
This is really day one. When you think about it, this is day one where you see all the faces that you saw in the previous, season, and then you see the new faces. Like, I'm looking around and I'm noticing the people I know that weren't on the first, but obviously have auditioned, and they're here. And everyone's here. They got one thing on their minds, which is to start making some more magic. That Shuga magic is here.
Sophie's back, yes! Really excited. Sophie's got a really powerful story in this season, and she's grown and developed a lot, so you see that a lot from her character.
Thank you so much, sir. Oh my God, I'll treasure these pictures. It's such a privilege.
I'm feeling so excited and nervous. I wouldn't lie. Kind of a bit shaky, but I'm going to go through it.
Shuga is back. The storyline is amazing. Toby is, without giving away too much, Toby is different.
I recently got casted to play the role of Sheila. Sheila is Femi's girlfriend, HIV negative. They're in what they call a magnetic relationship, where the guy is HIV positive and she's HIV negative. You have to give kudos to the writers. I don't know who's written this yet, but they are doing really well with it, and I would tell them to keep it up because it's really good. It's great.
I mean, I'm really looking forward to Femi's girlfriend's parents. Yeah. I can just imagine telling my dad, this is my boyfriend.
Right?
No, my dad is pulling out the shotgun. Forget about it.
What is this about you dating a boy with AIDS?
Femi is HIV positive. He doesn't have AIDS. And this is why you want to put your life at risk like this. Sheila, Wano, do you have a death wish? Maybe I should explain why a magnetic relationship is actually safe. Shut up! Sheila!
Sorry. My fault.
We're moving on to scene 3-3. The other thing I wanted to go back to was the Leo-Sophie storyline and this idea of date rape. And I specifically said it was date rape because this isn't about, someone jumping out on a girl in a dark alley and it being very violent. It's about forced sex between a girl and a boy who know each other and are in a relationship. But she's saying no and means no, and he's not accepting that.
As you can see, I'm sweating. It's not because I've been doing anything physically arduous. It's just because it's hot and humid in here. And we've got a lot of people, a lot of crew, lots of actors. And today we did some pretty intense scenes. Cut. It was so horrible that while we were shooting it, some of the security people in the neighborhood actually came running into the building, and we had to tell them, it's acting, it's TV. I had two incredibly skillful, very talented actors who just went out and gave us a really great scene. I've got now a lot. I'm spoiled for choice, when I go into the cutting room.
This is probably the most intense scene in the whole of this season, so it's... As an actor, you really have to just get into that place. It's been something else. I need a moment.
We don't want the audience at this point, we don't want their attention to go anywhere else. We really want to bring them into the scene, into the action. We're just trying to see if we could make them feel what these people are going through at this particular point.
Yeah, the relationship between the director and the DOP is just so crucial. Yinka and I haven't worked together before, but I'm a big fan of his work, and I'm having a really great time, working with him.
The message behind the show, it's great. I understand the society, I understand the people, and it's very easy for me to kind of interpret things the way that we actually do things. So I think it's fun, yeah.
This season, a lot of stuff is going on in her life right now, and I keep thinking of how am I going to play this and not be Sharon at all and just be Princess 100%.
The idea that you could have somebody who's HIV positive can have a baby who's not.
Is there a character that Princess meets at the clinic who supports her as she goes through all of this? So perhaps a slightly older female who's a very good role model and who's able to give her good guidance.
You just have to be strong. I know. It just seems so hard right now.
That's natural. But you have to fight it. And the first thing you need to do is embrace life. Go out, have fun.
Cut, thank you.
One of the things I wondered for this season was where my character was going to go. And now that I've just started taking a look at the scripts, I'm thinking, these guys are just so ass. This Nee character is just unscrupulous.
He wasn't the nicest of human beings in the last, and unfortunately, his character has taken a turn for the worse even. So.
The way you walked just now, I loved it. But you cannot do that for anyone else, okay? That's what you do to me.
The character of Nee is so far from Chris himself. It's just, you can't even begin to imagine it. I ran into Chris's wife actually a couple of weeks ago, and she said she saw it and she's like, is it capable of doing that?
During casting, you will have to cast a girl who at 15 can be attractive to a 30-something-year-old man.
I'm playing Mary. I know so well about the character because it's part of me, except for the fact that I have to, run around with an older man.
Well, we've got two wonderful actresses who are playing Bongi and Mary. They're meant to be best friends in the series, and fortunately for us, they've kind of clicked off screen. They've gone really well. And I'm like a sculptor now, I'll just try and mold their performances, but essentially I've got to let them do their thing.
Mary, tell her.
Tell me what?
We did this.
B is one of the coolest, most talented directors I've ever worked with.
Working with B is great because he gives you the freedom to develop your character. So if I felt like Sophie would say something a certain way, he would give me the freedom to change it.
I'll tell you about B, man. B is the nicest guy. Get me? He knows his work. He's a teacher, you know, he's a good guy. Let me just leave it there.
MTV Shuga has had such a big impact, showing over 90 countries worldwide. But why is it such a big hit?
I think Shuga has been successful because it's so real. The characters are so relatable. They speak the way normal Nigerians do. They have the same issues that the everyday teen or youth in Nigeria has.
There are one or two people that I'm like, I think I know somebody like that. I think I know somebody like that. So I think it is bigger because the stories are they're very, can I say natural, very believable.
People that got it almost immediately, and you could see from tweets to Facebook messages and how the characters became immediate stars and inspirations to young people. And that's what you're looking for when you're doing a project like Shuga, and I thought that worked for Shuga right off from the beginning.
Salt on the beat, salt on the beat.
When they had a season 4 launch party, people liked seeing the red carpet, what those stars and upcoming stars were wearing. So I think there is a bit of buzz about that.
And Shuga won at the MVCAs, which is one of the continent's biggest awards. So everywhere you turn to, there is something exciting happening, and Shuga is attached to it, and that's what you want to be a part of.
We were really excited that Shuga won, and we think we just like the winning formula of having education as well as entertainment. So we weren't surprised when Shuga took home that big prize.
But they love each other.
No, sweetie. Love is a trap.
A lot of people would look at Lupita, look at her involvement in Shuga when she was in Kenya.
I get goosebumps just thinking about her.
And now she's an Oscar-winning actress in the United States. And then that gives you hope. That says, for instance, Dorcas playing Sophie, or Emmanuel playing Femi, or any of the guys playing any of these roles can say, you know, I've started where Lupita started, and maybe someday I'll be standing on that stage in Los Angeles.
You know, she's the first Black African woman to win an Oscar. That was a really big deal. And so, you know, it was a big moment for everybody, the whole of Africa, really.
I think that Shuga has built a reputation within the industry in many ways. First, Shuga 3 gave amazing opportunity to young actors to show their skills, and it also, because it's targeted for a reason. It's HIV, it's sex, it's young people, it's responsibilities.
The basic message from most Nigerian parents is honestly be abstinent, so only keep this for your husband. But in Shuga is saying that, hey, this is real, oh, people actually have sex, they use condoms, they don't use condoms.
I wasn't involved in Shuga the last time, and I'm a writer and filmmaker and so here I am producing Shuga 4, which is an amazing experience for me, having been a member of the audience and now to lead the team producing Shuga here in Nigeria. It's been an amazing experience.
It's one thing to watch a program from a different, part of the world and, really get into it and really like it. But then it's another feeling altogether if you're watching something that has people from your country, people that you know, and you kind of have a sense of pride. And when it comes out and when it's really good, I think you kind of feel like, yeah, that's almost like a part of me.
All right, so now we have an idea why people like the show, but how do you go about making it? Princess is everyone's favorite troubled teen, and in season 4, she has more challenges ahead. Actress Sharon Yamaka has been finding about the real issues her character is facing.
Hello, my name is Sharon Yamaka, and I play Princess on MTV Shuga. Last season, on season 3, Princess found out that she was HIV positive, and now she found out that she's pregnant. So today, I'm at the Apapa General Hospital, and I'm going to be visiting the PMTCT ward, where they help pregnant women who are living with HIV give birth to children that hopefully are HIV-free. So I'm going to go meet some of the guys that work here to get the best advice. So come with me.
Hello.
Good afternoon, my name is Sharon.
Yeah, I'm Shegumaru.
Nice to meet you. You're a counselor here?
Yeah, I am a counselor here.
So what exactly is PMTCT?
PMTCT is prevention of mother-to-child transmission.
Are there other PMTCT clinic wards in Lagos, or is this the only one?
Yes, all hospitals are PMTCT activated, and if the services is not rendered, we refer to the sister bodies.
And
also.
it's free for the mothers? It's free.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So can we go inside?
Yeah, we can.
All right, great.
The PMTCT clinic is upstairs.
Okay.
You can also be waiting for your upstairs.
Well, that'd be nice, because I have a lot of questions, and I'm sure Princess has a billion questions too. I already know it's important for any mother to know their HIV status. Now I want to find out more about preventing transmission to babies.
Yeah, come in.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
My name is Sharon, and I play Princess on MTV Shuga.
All right, you're welcome. Please have your seat.
Thank you. What kind of services do you provide to mothers that are HIV positive but are pregnant?
When they come to the facility, we make sure they are enrolled for their drugs in case they've not been taking drugs.
So, and my character has this really good, like, personal relationship with her mentor. Thank you. For what? For letting me cry on your shoulders this last 6 months.
No shaking. I know what it's like to be HIV positive and pregnant at the same time.
So I'm wondering if, like, here, the mothers have someone here, like, that they have that kind of relationship with that helps them on a personal level.
Yeah, some call from home if they are in any kind of crisis.
Okay.
And I answer them at any time.
So what are the most important things that a mother has to remember while she's pregnant or while she's breastfeeding? The very, very most important things that she should not miss for any reason?
While she's pregnant,
yeah,
and drugs.
Okay.
She shouldn't miss her drugs.
It's almost time.
Time for what? And then while she's breastfeeding, what's the most important thing that she shouldn't forget?
She should, for that first 6 months, she shouldn't introduce any other thing, exclusively breastfeeding.
Okay, great. So now, I think I'm going to meet a mother with a very, very cute baby.
Yeah, she's waiting for you.
Okay, great. Thank you. It was very nice meeting you. Thank you for meeting with me today. I know you want to remain anonymous, but I'm really grateful that you took this time out to talk to me. And your baby is very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
Hello. So how did you feel when you gave birth to your baby and you found out it was HIV negative?
So I'm so happy because it's not easy for a mother to be positive, because I know what it takes for a person to be taking drugs every day. The baby is okay, very much okay.
So now that you've given birth to a very healthy baby, you have to keep taking, like, your drugs and giving the baby your drugs and everything.
Yes.
Do you still work with your mentor?
And she's still been there for me a lot, in fact.
Well, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thank you.
And your baby is gorgeous.
Thank
and
you.
I wish you the best with everything.
Thank you.
The risk of transmission to a baby can be drastically reduced if the mother gets tested, she takes the right medication, and the baby is delivered in facilities where they know about preventing babies being born with HIV. Also, it is important to exclusively breastfeed while taking the HIV medication. Hi.
So Shuga can be pretty dramatic sometimes, but at the end of the day, its storylines is based on reality. I guess that's why we keep coming back for more. None of this would be possible without the actors who bring everything to life. So let's meet the new stars of MTV Shuga.
Eniola plays a mother role to Princess. So what that means is she has HIV. She's managed not to transfer it over to her son. And she basically just guides her through the whole process. Obviously, Princess has a lot of drama and issues going on, and it's a very difficult time.
She loves Femi, flaws and all. She accepts Femi for who he is, and she believes that no matter what they go through, that they can go through it as long as they're together. There's no storm they can't weather.
What's this about you dating a boy with AIDS?
Femi has HIV, not AIDS.
Shut up!
I played Michael on MTV Shuga. That's Sheila's brother.
Nikki! Thanks for coming. It was awesome having you around.
You got loyalty to Big Sis. He is the one who is responsible for basically exposing his sister's boyfriend.
Bomb to your head. You know it's illegal to reveal someone's HIV status on social media, right?
Bongi is a South African girl. She's a friend to Mary.
Mary she's quite naive. She's just an exciting person who wants to explore. She's not from a very well-to-do family, but she got a game going, yeah.
She's a very loyal friend. She's very opinionated. She's not afraid of voicing out her opinions, you know, and I think she's a voice of reason to her friend.
You're 16 for crying out loud. So, he's a 40-year-old man.
Acting across from Chris, I thought it's been like teacher and student. I was a fan of Shuga before I actually joined, and it's so exciting that I'm part of the Shuga family.
Layla is a very young, pretty girl. Apparently, she's the hottest girl in her school. And I think right now she's just totally in love with Weki. She's smitten by Weki. I don't think she's ever been in love. So the fact that she's in love with Weki kind of surprises her.
So in my other life, I'm a doctor. I'm currently doing my rotations, and it did help me a lot on Shuga this season. Yeah, and I think that everyone is proud. My senior colleagues are proud, my patients are proud.
I'm passionate because I think that the message is amazing, and the way in which they're conveying education is in a phenomenal way. I have a teaching background, so I feel blessed really to be part of an opportunity that means that I am like a small piece in this huge pie.
We all go through the same things, and it's good and important that we unite telling stories as Africans. It's not like we're coming to preach to the public. We're basically showing you what is happening in the society and leaving it to you to decide, is this what I want or is this what I should avoid?
MTV Shuga looks at a whole lot of themes, from HIV awareness and sexual health to love and relationships. And it's much more than just a TV show.
Hi, my name is Nick Mutuma, and I'd like to welcome you to the beautiful city of Lagos. I played the character of Leo in MTV Shuga from the very beginning, way back in 2009 when all the action was set in Nairobi. Leo has featured in all 3 seasons since then.
You and her had a thing before you came to Nairobi. And now, she's having a thing with your best friend Ekene, who's having a thing with her best friend Sophie. Why does this sound so familiar, Leo?
And over that time, I've seen Shuga grow, not just as a series, but as a campaign.
This is episode 1 of Shuga Radio Naija.
Shuga Radio, interactive phone lines, the MTV Shuga website, the YouTube channel, the 6222 helpline. There's even a comic book. But most importantly, it starts and ends with real people.
It's not only interesting, but also educative.
We're more cautious now.
I was able to change my mentality about sex.
And I have learned so much from Shuga, thanks to Shuga.
And as Shuga Fever has taken hold, social media has been buzzing with people joining in the conversation and sharing how Shuga has affected their lives.
I saw people, tweeting, Shuga this, Shuga that, and I'm like, what is Shuga? I don't know. So I clicked on a link and I was taken to YouTube. And, I started watching, I was hooked, and I'm like, this is amazing, especially coming out of Africa.
One of the intense storylines in Shuga Season 3 was the story of Nee Malaika and the issue of domestic violence, which led to the publication of the Shuga comic book.
I remember I was sitting in my office once and I got a call from the office, which is the MTV Staying Alive Foundation, and they said, you know what, Chris, we're thinking of taking your piece, your storyline literally, and turning it into a comic because we feel we can reach out to more people. It is really, really cool to actually see this come to life. I think it's a great idea.
It educates you about these issues of sexual violence without necessarily scaring you. It lets everybody know what it is they're supposed to be doing if they have any issues, if they know anybody that has been violated sexually. And then it also helps survivors know that there is help and that it really wasn't your fault. It's a fantastic one.
And in Nigeria, we've teamed up with a national call center on HIV and AIDS, the 6222 helpline, where advice is just a phone call away.
Call 6222 for more information.
Call 6222.
Call the number 6222.
Quite a number of calls. So many have come in based on, people watching the Shuga series.
Good afternoon, Strict Security Helpline. Sophie speaking, how can I help you?
The current season is really going to do more of that, particularly given the fact that the call center has been woven into the storyline.
And I think that you'll agree that MTV Shuga is more than just a TV show, offering loads of ways to connect to the drama, an opportunity to get the help that you need, and a chance to join the conversation.
So safer sex is the talking point on MTV Shuga, and using condom is a very smart thing to do. How about buying them? Does it make you blush? Now check this out.
Hey guys!
Hi, what's happening, people?
Well, we all know that when it comes to safer sex, condoms offer the best protection.
And as we've seen in Shuga, when the moment arrives, you have to be ready.
Well, today we have some really special guests who are going to be coming in to show us how to buy condoms using a really cool tactic. Now, they are actually the cast of Shuga.
Yippee! And funny thing is that they think they're playing a joke on the shop assistant. But little do they know that a joke is on them. Plus, I think we may know the shop assistant. It goes by the name of He's, ladies. So, yo, I'm out of this place. I'll see you. Can you handle this?
Yeah, go and
you
get
sure?
your disguise on.
All right, man. I'll see you guys later.
Thinks he's such a cool actor. He's not. Right, so he has his disguise on. Now here come the Shuga cast. Hey, Weki.
Hello.
How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, well, your name's actually Olumide.
Yes.
But for those of you who don't know, obviously everyone knows you're from Shuga. Right, so you're going to be the guy that's going to be, like, talking in riddles and, like, just saying all sorts of things. And you just want to buy condoms, really, at the end of the day, right?
Yeah.
So you know what you have to do?
Of course.
Okay, cool. All right. Go and make me proud.
All right.
Good luck.
Jav CD. No. Just in Jav. Okay. Jav rubber. No. I mean, recruits. Buy condom,
How did it go? Did you get what you needed?
No, he brought out some CDs, some actual CDs, like compact discs.
Why do you bring out CDs? Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. Slang, right?
Yeah, slang, of course. You can't just go in and say condoms, no.
Right. Well, that's why you ended up with CDs, no?
Yeah, so, I just left.
Without any.
Without any.
All right, well, I'm going to bring on the next victim. Hopefully they'll bring back what I need.
Yeah, hopefully.
All right, thanks. Hi, Sharon. Hi. AKA Princess.
Hello.
All right, so how are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
All right, so you're going to be getting some stuff for us, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much the same way you did in Shuga. Yeah? Hiding. Yeah, okay, cool. Fantastic. All right, I can't wait to see what you come out with, yeah?
Okay.
Okay, fantastic.
All right.
In you go. Hello, girl. Hi. Why are you laughing? Did you...
Okay, he was giving me like this horrible look, like, okay. And he kept keeping them like away, all the condoms and everything.
So you didn't get what we need, Princess? We don't have any condoms?
No.
Oh, mate. All right, well, I'm gonna try one more cast member. Hopefully we get something.
Okay.
Hopefully the guy releases the condoms.
Okay.
What's he doing, hoarding them?
I have no idea, but it's embarrassing.
Hello, Timini.
You right?
Yeah, I'm good. All right, so you know the job that we've got for you, right? So you're the guy that's going to go in and... What's your tactic?
I'm going to be as quiet as possible. I'm going to try and see if you can understand what I'm trying to buy.
Okay, so a lot of whispering.
That should be fun.
Okay, all right, let's go. Good luck.
You need condoms?
Yeah, how did it go?
You guys screamed. I was like, when I was trying to explain to him what I wanted, and he just said, you need condoms. I'm like, so
That's so
probably
embarrassing.
freak out if that happened. But yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, but so you didn't get any condoms though?
No, I didn't.
Oh my gosh. All right, so, do you know what? Let's just go in and tell him that we've been playing a prank on him, yeah?
I'm sure you'll be freaked out.
Hello. Hi.
Got this in my shop.
I'm sure you had some weird customers in here earlier? Yeah, well, these guys are actually from the cast of MTV Shuga. And they were here to buy condoms. You didn't give them any. So we were just wondering if we could...
You, my love, you need a lot of condoms.
Oh. You kind of look like... Oh, well done. High fives.
I swear I did
I'm super, man. I'm super.
Can I just please get some condoms? Thank you. Yeah, see, it's that easy.
It's that
When
easy
you
to
don't
get
have to
condoms.
face the heat anyway.
You don't have to whisper. You don't have to hide it inside towels like some people we know.
Yeah, princess.
You know what I mean? You don't have to write it. And you don't have to call it code names like CD and raincoats and jackets. And
Wait, see, who really actually needed the condoms? Okay, all right, so there you go. It's that easy, guys. Next time you're out in a supermarket and you just need some protection,
Just ask for one.
ask for
a condom. All right, guys, thanks for watching Inside Sugar. Don't forget, you can get loads more content and information just by visiting our website. That's at www.mtvsugar.com. That's it for me. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.
You wanna plant in my soil. I'm protected like mosquito coil. Mosquito no dey.